Morning all, welcome back up to the plot. Although today we're not up at the allotment. Today I've decided to bring you to my dad's garden stroke mini allotment that he has at the back of his house. The reason I've done this is because there's not much going on at the allotment at the moment. It hasn't really pushed on since last week, since the last video, so I just thought I'd change things up a bit, bring you around to my dad's garden and show you what he's growing. He has a greenhouse. Obviously I don't have that up at the allotment, so he can grow a few more different things, and we'll just have a wander around, see what's going on in his garden flower wise and vegetable wise, as I said, on the little plot just over there. Alright, come on, let's go. So one of the main reasons I'm here is because my dad's on holiday with my mom, and he asked me to come over, look after the cat and feed and water his vegetables. So I'm currently in his greenhouse, which you may or may not realise, and yeah, I'll pick the camera up in a minute and I'll just give you a quick tour of what's going on in here. But the added bonus of being over here and watering his vegetables is that I get to pick a few as well, because for example the tomatoes that I'm looking at now, they need to be picked, otherwise they will just rot. Alright, let's have a look around here. Well, I guess if you have a greenhouse, it's almost law that you have to grow tomatoes. And these are the tomato plants growing in my dad's greenhouse. Got quite a few ones that are starting to ripen up. Greener ones at the top. This side are a smaller variety. There you go. Coming down to cucumber plant. A couple here, one there, one at the back. So I'll definitely be having some cucumbers and some tomatoes tonight. I'll just move over here because I want to show you what's happened with this cucumber. This cucumber's kind of grown through the slat of this bench here, and it's now stuck. Let me show you from the other angle. Let's have a look. Can you see it? Ah, there you go. So it's grown through that slat. So when we cut him off, I guess we're going to have to cut it in half just to get it out. So it's got some decent green bell peppers. They're coming on. But for me, the star attraction in my dad's greenhouse is this filthy beast up here. Hold on, let me pan the camera up. There you go. Look at that for an aubergine or eggplant. That's a big one. There you go, just move that leaf out of the way. There we go. It's a decent size. That needs to be picked. Anyhow, got that one there and another growing there, so he'll have two decent aubergines stroke eggplants, and there seems to be a small one coming on there. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. And finally he's growing some chili pepper plants. I don't know what variety they are, but he's got a couple there, and this plant's producing some small ones. Yeah. At the back of their garden, you go through the trees, and he has this section of land which he has dedicated to growing veg. Obviously it's a bit weedy at the moment because he's on holiday, and I guess I was supposed to help him out with the weeds, but I haven't. But anyway, let's just have a look at what he's got coming on. He's got some fairly decent lettuce. What's that? Celery. beetroots. Let's have a look. What's going on down there? There's some decent sized beetroots. Swiss chard along that wall. Looks like some runner beans there, TP of runner beans. This is fennel, which has obviously gone to seed. These are the Jerusalem artichokes, or as we used to call them as kids, fartichokes. Moving up, here's a tub of carrots, which probably need to be thinned out, but I'll let him do that. Some courgettes. Another TP of runner beans. You can see they're starting to come on. Small ones down here. And it looks like he's growing an Atlantic giant pumpkin. There you go, scale. Tell you what, bees sure do love the globe artichoke flowers. Look at them. They're literally trying to bury themselves in amongst the flower itself. Covered in pollen. As well as vegetables, he likes to grow flowers, as you can see. As I'm not really a flower man, I'm not too sure what all these are. I think this is some kind of a lily. It's a huge flower, and he's got a couple of them on this plant. And then he has just different pots of different flowers in them, geraniums there. No idea what those are. Fuchsias, whatever they are. Begonias. There you go. Now I certainly recognise these yellow flowers. He planted them up at the allotment. I think they're Coreopsis. So this little bed here is a mixture of bee-friendly flowers. Dahlias over there in the corner, and what he has done, which I quite like, he's let the lavender go crazy. It's grown over the path, which you can barely see, which heads up towards his greenhouse on the right there. And the bees absolutely love it. Practically swarming over it. And he hasn't just got one of these giant lavender plants. Sweet peas, the end of sweet peas. Here's another. And then this one here, which looks as though it's on its way out, it's gone a bit woody. over to his roses, and he has another giant lavender plant which he just let go. Well, that's all for now, folks. Thank you for tuning in if you have, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.